いいと塵となってください。そらロックオン。光り輝くがいい。
太陽の方向を。止めるようにはあるな。
加速します。よっはあ。世界を熱狂の渦に。そらよっと
加速するぞ。
君に捧げよう。それほっ急がなくてもいいのよ。
糸よ、工作中。
塵となって急がなくてもいいのよ。よっ
危険。太陽の方。めくれまし。
これほど美しき景色を見ればおのずと旅がしたくなるものであろう。
Yeah, I mean, I said freeze team. Like, Mona's better than nothing, but she's not really that good either. Like, if she...
冷凍の時間よ。目の下もマットさせてあげる。ここにいる。やっほっやさ力を離れてください。食前に甘いものを。
It's crazy that we have to tell her, oh yeah, by the way, you have to be a freeze team. It's like, dude, this whole thing revolves around freeze.
冷凍の時間よ。ガンのように羽ばたけ。
And then it's like, oh, I'm gonna be Mona. Like, really? Like, okay, cool, you can do Hydra application, but like, I'm on Fiorina, we have Hydra application. If you could have been any, like, even like Charlotte or something would have been, yeah, even 4-star ice characters, because we need more ice application. If we have Fiorina and Neuvillette on the same team, like, we don't need more. God, the thing is so fucking annoying how quickly it fucking moves and how big its AoEs are. Like that, it's just like it lunges forward, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna do a spin attack, and now fuck you, I'm gonna hit you with a lot of shit. Like that, dude, fuck off, man. Yeah, it's like we just need freeze. Like that's all you need. But it's, I mean, it's better. It's fine that they did that, right? You want to be Mona, fine. You know, as long as we're only cryo and hydro, that's all that matters. But the fact that they were like, no, we need an Effa. It's like, I mean, I get it, right? They're like, oh, well, we have hydro. And Effa does bonus electrocharge. It's like, yeah, but like the entire thing about this boss is all about freeze. It's all 100% about freezing. You know, everything is about like the bosses in the phase 2 literally need you to freeze them to stop a mechanic from going off. Like you need a freeze team. That's it. Now maybe it's their first time. Actually, no, it can't be their first time fighting it too, because you have to fight it your first time as part of the story. Actually, like no, I guess you can. I guess I forgot they didn't restrict you anymore. They do. I think they do let you do the weeklies whenever. You don't have to have it unlocked. So it's possible this could be their first time. Maybe. I don't know. I still doubt it. Okay, I just don't want to be the host. Being host sucks. What? Why would you be Sitlolly? Like, you are Mavaka. The only reason you would want to be Sitlolly is because of Mavaka. Like, if I had chosen Sitlali, that would be one thing. But no, like with no, like, because like you're like, oh well, Bennett, like she can help with melts, yeah, but Bennett doesn't do damage. Bennett doesn't do damage, so boosting his melt reaction damage is going to be, nothing. I mean, honestly, I still could have probably been.
怖いかそれとも恐怖を抱く勇気すらないかこの天下で裁くみんなは俺が守る私と打ち合うこの燃え上がる炎で私と打ち合う少しはまともになって世界に葬られよ闇来た破滅の時のカウントダウン開始煉獄の光栄に過ぎぬくらえや冒険だ冒険無駄な抵抗はやめろ逃しこの天下で裁く倒れくらえどうよみんなは俺が守れ私に挑む資格を認めてやる止める勇気はあるか
星々よ空に帰りなさい
よっしゃ善意を焼き尽くしたよ
絶妙よ
届けるといい傷なんて痛まれ
せいよお披露目だ世界の熱狂の渦に
またかわせなかった
口封じはもう少しだったね
みんなは俺が守れ赤煙に葬られよまたかわせなかった
いただきなさい
全ての始まりにする
I mean, Kirara's kind of shit. Being Dendro in co-op is bad. Like, Dendro is absolutely terrible in co-op. Because they just don't react with enough stuff. And then a Dendro support, especially a shielding support, I don't even know if we get... I don't even know if we get... the shield she provides.
OK です。無力にほら
せ歌え僕の子供に
影の
それお語りください。にゃー料理の時間だよ。やー
OK です。無力に
やっほーそらそれはふぜねえあったあってしょやめてくれじゃじゃーん
好みこそ永遠なりうどんで
Yeah.
世界を
Shit, I should have put my heel down.
剣
Yeah, like if we had someone other than Kiara, we probably would have done faster. Just the Dendro is kind of useless. So yeah, whatever. He's just like, yeah, Dendro is bad. Like maybe Dendro DPS. Like, I think Kinich is maybe fine with Burgeon. Like I'm not. I don't really know him that well, so I don't know his kit that well. But it could be that he gets some bonuses for Burgeon. I thought it was only Emily who did, but it could be that he gets some sort of bonus because like he gets some damage bonus for himself when there's Burgeon on the field. Maybe kind of like Emily, and maybe that would make him okay as long as there's a pyro. But typically most Dendro like only really do damage because of Aggravate and the Electro Dendro reaction. So if you don't have an Electro on your team, 9 times out of 10 you're just gonna do shit damage. So it's just like, why would you be that, right? So so it's whatever. And then like, and that's the thing too. It's like, and that's for Dendro DPS. For like Dendro support, the only Dendro support that's actually useful would be Baizu. Not Baizu, Baiji? Baizu and Wuthering Waves. I think it's Baiji maybe, is the Dendro healer. Because they are a healer. And that's all they need. We just need a healer. Let's swap. Because the healer's a healer. So you're getting the utility of them being a healer, not the utility that you get from them being a Dendro user. So that's why it's like so dumb. And where is it? Did I track it? I thought I did, didn't I? I don't know. Where is it? Oh, read invitation letter. Okay, that's why. I was gonna say, like, what the fuck? Why am I not seeing it on my, it's one of these? This one, probably.
りキーワードを補足。プレオープン期間中、食事、宿泊、娯楽にかかる費用は全てこちらで負担いたします。だってさ、要するにまたダラダラできる最高の休暇が来るんだな。こうしちゃいられないぞ。いざ手の地図宅に出発だ。
Oh, okay. We get a free teleport right next to it. Okay, I was wondering. Oh, okay. I was like thinking that maybe there's going to be a port along this edge, but to be fair, yeah, there really isn't. There are no ports on any part. I guess you could argue the people of the springs might have like ships here, even though you can't see them. It's more like hot springs and stuff like that. But realistically, and actually technically, this is a port. You can even see the port. So realistically, they should have just said, "Hey, go here and take a ship." I don't like the fact that we just teleport straight there, because it's like, you know, I would prefer if there was some like. So obviously, like this is a port, and like that's the thing is, based on the appearance of this port, you would say, okay, well, it's the exact same style as the People of the Springs, so you should just tell us to go to the People of the Springs and charter one of their ships for like immersion's sake, you know.
あれ、なんか見覚えが。
そのバンダナすごくかっこん？俺のバンダナも悪くないって。
ベネット、それに変な原車霊。
お、旅人とパイモンじゃないか。昨日は早めに寝たし、旅人が英雄としてナタを。
おう、夢じゃないぞ。
こいつはここで知り合った友達なんだ。ここに最近すごく運がいいんだ。良すぎて手が震えるくらい。そうなんだ、最近いいことばっか。
へえ、いいことって
ないない俺が例えば出発初日、今日は水たまりに落ちなかった。5日目、今日はなんと資金大津黒カモメにお昼をここなんか特に。11日目、セールをやってて、12日目、池で生きのいい魚を釣り上げた。や
ベネットにしてはラッキーか。
だろう。今回の旅が終わったらあの店にお礼を言いに行かないと。店主おすすめのラッキーカラーがまさか本当に効くなんて思ってなかったぜ。
ラッキーカラー？
ターコイズブルー。この前マリングッズショップを見かけてちょっと入ってみたんだ。まだ何も買ってなかったのに店主が親切でさ、君にはターコイズブルーがよく似合った旅人パイも、俺が滲んでよく見えないつかない依頼人とかないか？今のラッキーな俺ならきっと力になれるぜ。
待て待て、今回はそういうのはなしだ。
ならいいけど。あ、せっかくのボーナスタイムだから友達のために。おう、もちろんお前も友達だ。一緒に冒険に行く。
あ、いたいた。そこのみんな注目。なんだ？海の青い海と幸運を乗せたザブザブサメくんだよ。
Yeah, so like there's a ferry that comes with Mulani. You know, like why didn't we take that ferry? Although actually, to be fair, that looks like a Fontanian ship and not a Natlan one. Even though there's Shaska on the ship and Mulani here, although it could be the two of them acting as guides for a Fontanian ship.
もう一回深呼吸して波と一緒にハッピーを岸辺のみんなにお届け。やっほー！
Oh, that was a nice little effect for the image. Little splash marks and then even a lunge forward, more splashing. That's cool.
あいつはどこにいて。
海風がビュービュー顔に当たって涼しい。やっはー。みんな、私の完璧な着地。
But yeah, I mean, I guess that's why we didn't take a boat with them, because obviously if we took a boat with them, then they wouldn't have been able to do an entrance like that. It's basically the same rationale they have behind making quests start via proximity, because it's like, well, actually, because they start when you get close, the characters can interact with each other before you appear, if necessary. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's just like the cutscene starts with you approaching, but it gives them that opportunity for a more immersive, realistic scene. Although then sometimes they do something like this, where there's like, yeah, a teleport's unlocked over here. You can just teleport straight there. I'm like, okay, but then how do we get there? Like, we were told to go to a port. I assume that they must have meant this port, but like, how do we know how to get to that port in the first place? Hello there. How's it going? Finished up the Inefa quest yesterday, so now I'm starting the summer event.
そちらは？こんにちは。俺はベネット。モンドか大した冒険団じゃないさ。部族の人たちはみんな強くて、竜の仲間たちと息を。
I'm doing well. How about you?
あちこちで俺は団長とは言っても。常駐メンバーは俺だけな。それは俺がいつも危ない場面に巻き込んでるからであって。
新しい服。
Darn, I didn't want to. I kind of want to be more standoffish. I didn't want to even allude that we knew each other. But they all forced me to be his acquaintance, and at worst, even his friend.
ラッキーカラーを教えてくれただけで十分だよ。
ムアラニって呼んで。店をやりながらガイドの仕事もしてるんだ。こっちはチャスカ。火翼の集い。
怒らせちゃダメって？
お前は謙虚で誠実な心を持った冒険者に見える。心配する必要はない。
初対面なのにベタ褒めじゃ。私を見て。今何考えてる？
独身術は調停者の必修科目じゃないと言っただろう。
Cool,
それに
thanks.
私はお前の精神を映す国
Will
の
do.
鏡じゃない。
まあまあ、やってみてよ。この前2回も当てたじゃん。
ボルバーを水鉄砲に改造しようとするのは諦めろ。シロネンが引き受けるわけないだろ。
あったりー。おお、チャスカ。
波に乗りながら水鉄砲欲しいとずっと叫んでいたからだ。私もククリュウのように翼で目を覆える。
でも水鉄砲って本当に楽しいんだよ。水遊びができる夏こそ本当の夏だよ。
Yep.
わかるぜ。俺の友達が湖で魚を吹っ飛ばすたびにその水しぶきが俺の全身にかかるんだけど、めちゃくちゃ気持ちいいんだ。
全てを投げ捨てて話のわかる友達。でも私がこのリゾートに来たのは水遊び。ガイドたるもの。自分で体験しないことにはお客さんたちを最高。チャスカもククリュウの家族のために下見に来たんだよ。プレオープン期間中は問題が起きがちっていうのは分かってるけど、
イファとオロルンも先についてる。リゾートで働く竜やミツムシの健康状況。
そろそろその仕事も終わる時間だよね。
みんな目的が同じなら冒険は
もちろんだ。
いいね。 峡谷の方にカラフル空中散歩って。
What is that? Is that Fontanian clothes? I don't think so. Actually, no, that looks like Fontanian. Or is this? Is that? Or no, that might be Natlan. Kind of curious what they're mixing that. See, that's obviously Fontanian, but this is obviously a Fontanian boat. So interesting. It's weird that they're. Well, I was gonna say it's weird that they're inviting a lot of guests from all over the country when they haven't if they haven't worked out what they're gonna actually do. I mean, I get having a trial period where it's like, yeah, sure, we'll invite some guests. It is a little weird when you're gonna do something international when you haven't you haven't ironed out all the kinks yet.
この子たちはアシャっていうの。ここで自由に暮らしてるのびのびリゾートのマスコットだよ。竜みたいに頭がいいらしいよ。
Oh wow, this is pretty big. Oh wow, there's even more stuff down here too. Interesting. Ooh, and even stuff underground. Interesting. So that'll be pretty fun. Seems like most of the underground stuff is down there, though. Oh, interesting. It doesn't actually show you until I go down there. So there could be stuff down here that doesn't have a teleport. Something below so I can see the map. No thanks, not interested. Oh, they can paint. So they're we did some painting in Natlan before too. We didn't do all these things, but we developed little spirits. But the color spirit we indwell would be the color we could paint with. Oh, we have some insignia. I guess I must need to do something to unlock it. Unless I have to hit him? Nope. It's not. It's not hitting him. You don't hear me? Well, then how did you respond to what I said before? Let's see if it reappears when I go back. Okay, seems like not. Well, let's just start this way and see if I can find it.
んにちは。熱気球から綺麗な景色が楽しめるカラフル空中散歩へようこそ。準備ができたらこっちで乗船手続きしてね。
Oh, I thought we were on that thing. Didn't they say we're on a balloon? Why would we get on a boat?
モンドの貨物輸送用の熱気球は中に風スライムを住まわせてたり、風スライムを模した形になってたりするんだ。一時期キャサリンさんから安全な輸送規則っていう依頼を受けるのにハマってた。魔物がみんな俺に襲いかかってくるから熱気球を壊されずに済むんだよな。
Am I supposed to indwell in these things and like paint, make sure I paint everything? Because I can get, oh, whatever. I'll do it later. Yeah, like those balloons, right? Like obviously you're supposed to paint all the balloons. So yeah, there's a graffiti in the center of that you need to paint. I guess this is the show though, so maybe. Oh, I see. Yeah, and you can disembark at any point. I mean, I could, like, I might as well just watch the entire show rather than have to start all over again. Although it would be one thing if it like stopped. So like if I got off, if the entire ship stopped, like the cruise just stopped and waited for me, that would be kind of cool. But I just don't know. And if it doesn't, then I'm kind of screwed. Oh wait, never mind. It ends right here. Or did we continue that? Let's look back. Oh, okay. I guess we can get off here. Okay, so I guess it wouldn't have been too bad, but getting off early, because it's only like a few feet. Does this continue? Oh, it does kind of continue. Yeah, it tells you to go further. It tells you to go further down. Did we get in here? Oh, okay, I did look. Oh. Huh, how am I supposed to get up there? Normally, I was kind of expecting a,
ザックザクうちにもちょうだい。
That is annoying. I tried to go up that, but it's like, no, we're gonna like fuck you over.
じゃあ行くよ。
There's so many fucking like things to like grapple up. It's like, yeah, we're gonna put this up here and no means to grapple. It's like, dude, fuck off. Just let me fucking get it. Okay, do I get back on? Does it start if I sit? Does it continue? It's not. Oh, God damn it. I wanted to fucking hit that thing, like, because it fucking left.
手の地図特にしか。
みんな大した芸術家だな。クロマライムですっげえ。
And again, it's just like, I wanted to do the thing, so it really fucking is annoying that it fucking auto-triggered a fucking quest to the proximity again! Like, dude, just stop fucking doing that! It's so fucking annoying, because this happens so many times where it's like, oh, I was trying to do something else, but a random quest just started because of proximity. It's like, dude, just don't do that! It's annoying. All we want to do is interact with that thing, be done with it. But now that I know I have to keep in my mind, oh yes, go back and paint that thing, go back and paint that thing, don't forget to go back and paint that thing, because they fucking interrupted me when I was in the middle of doing it. Again, it's just one of the many reasons just why you should stop doing proximity quests. Because you interrupt people who are in the middle of doing something else. You know? Or don't put any sort of objectives near proximity points. Have literally nothing. Always, if you want to do proximity, have the quest be in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, where there's no way in hell. The odds of you actually accidentally appearing there while trying to do something else is very low. Because sure, I'm trying to still progress forward, but there's an objective right fucking next to it, and I want to fucking do it. And now, instead of being able to enjoy this quest, I'm constantly thinking about the fucking flower I wasn't able to paint. It just makes it a frustrating experience.
随分個性あれついてきてほしいんじゃないか
And like, sure, like, well, actually, it depends. Are they going to continue? Okay, they are. It's even more fucking annoying then. If it was like, oh, well, let's go talk to him, and then they gave me back control, fine. But no. So I have this thing that is just annoying the shit out of me because I can't fucking do it, and you're going to fucking put me on a 5-minute long cutscene where I'm constantly reminded of the thing I fucking missed back there. I'm going to have to run back to it to do it. So I have to waste my fucking time going back and undoing the fucking progress you just fucking did. It's just so fucking annoying. Just stop doing proximity-based triggers. That's all you have to do. Just stop doing that, and this will all completely go away. If you just had a fucking signpost that I could just interact with to continue. That's all I need. Let's just stop doing proximity shit, because this is not the first time this has happened. Where I'm like in the middle of trying to do an overworld objective, but accidentally get too close to a quest, and it triggers, and then I'm stuck trying to remember about the overworld objective that I was in the process of doing. It's just annoying. It's frustrating. It's annoying. It's not fun. I can't enjoy this quest. I can't enjoy this quest because that's just on the back of my mind. And just like, yeah, I just dislike it because it's stuck in my mind, right? I want to do that puzzle. It's not a hard puzzle, but because I hit R2 instead of L2, it launched me forward, and I can't get back up easily, and I can't just ignore. I have to get back. I have to stay in the stupid body because that's the only thing that can paint. So I have to try to go up another way, and it just automatically triggered a quest. It's like, dude, just have it closer to the fucking end then. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, just have it 10 feet forward. Why would you start it there? For no reason. Like, there's no reason it had to be there. There's no reason you had to put it right next to a fucking puzzle. You know? Because this is going to happen to other people, too. And as I said, this is not the first time this has happened. Not, like, specifically for this quest, but just overall, where it's like, you have a quest that's triggered via proximity, and it's next to other things. So while you're trying to do something else, or trying to, like, clear out the map or something, in the middle of trying to do something, you trigger a quest. And now you have to wait through the cutscene, and the entire time you're just, like, kind of frustrated, being like, come on, hurry up, wrap it up. I want to get back to what I was doing, and it's just like, it's not a good feeling, because you're just constantly thinking, man, just hurry the fuck up and finish this. So you're not able to enjoy the quest at all, because you're just constantly being like, come on. I was in the middle of something. And it sucks because it's an enjoyable quest. It's a fun little quest. It's supposed to be enjoyable, but then they just shoot themselves in the foot by doing something fucking retarded like this, where they're just like, hey, you know what? Let's put a proximity quest right next to a puzzle. So if you miss it or go slightly too far in trying to do the puzzle, we're going to interrupt you and force you to wait for a 5-minute long cutscene as we forcibly move you away from the puzzle that you were interrupted with. All the while, you're just not going to enjoy anything because you're constantly thinking about the puzzle you just got fucked over. Okay, that's interesting. So it's just like, yeah, it's dumb, it's stupid. As I said many times, even for the Inefa quest, it's like, dude, proximity-based quests suck so much fucking dick because of the chance of doing shit like this. The chance of accidentally starting a quest you didn't mean to, simply because the quest's proximity, the quest location, was already ridiculously close to other shit. Hell, even in Inefa's quest, if you were teleporting to the Featherflower clan's, Hylinth, to maybe like do a weekly or maybe start the Featherflower clan's, weekly quest, there was a quest that instantly triggered the second you teleported to that location. There was another, and one of the starter quests was on the way in. So if you happened to had that quest open, and you were still exploring Featherflower Clan, and you were walking into the thing, you would accidentally trigger that quest. Like, so many ways to accidentally trigger something, and you should never have a quest be accidentally triggered. You should go out of your way to make sure it doesn't get accidentally triggered, and the only people doing the quest are the people who know they're doing a quest, know which quest they're doing, and want to do it. Right? Sure, 9 times out of 10, this is fine, right? Like 9 times out of 10, for sure, it's not an issue. People are intentionally trying to do this quest. But the fact is that 1 out of 10 times, you're creating a bad experience 1 out of 10 times for no fucking reason. You know? It's like, yeah, 1 out of 10 times, you're going to get some annoyed fucking gamers who are just like, what the fuck's going on? I didn't want to do this. I was trying to do something else. Why the fuck would you interrupt what I was doing with this shit? You know? So, yeah, it's just like, it's just so annoying. Because it literally is them shooting themselves in the foot. Because they're the ones who designed it, and they're the ones who can easily fix it. Just put a fucking flag, put a fucking fence, a signpost at the location. All you say, oh, it would be triggered here, boom, just plop a signpost down. And just do a simple little, oh, would you like to continue this the world quest this? Yes, no? And then if yes, then trigger it. Like, that's all you need. Just a signpost that triggers a yes-no thing, letting people know, hey, this is the start of this quest. And the interesting thing is, of course, you know, sometimes they have like, and then the tracker could just track the signpost. So you wouldn't get lost, because if you navigate, they would direct you right to the signpost. And then you can decide whether or not you want to trigger it or not, right? That's what you should do for everything, because it's like, sure, 9 times out of 10 it doesn't matter, but 1 time out of 10 you're going to fuck people over and piss them off, which is like, well, that seems stupid, and you're not going to piss off anybody with a fucking signpost, because people are not going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe you put a signpost, I can't believe I have to press yes and okay, because like, yeah, I guess that's kind of annoying, right? Something you had to do that you didn't have to do before, but it's such a minimal thing that it's just like, come on, dude. It's so fucking simple. Stop fucking over your gamers sometimes because you don't understand play. Because like, that's the thing. Obviously, if you understood player behavior, you wouldn't put the quest continuation next to a puzzle, because there's going to be the people who fuck up the puzzle, or were intending to do the puzzle but then got interrupted midway, right? So a good designer would realize, oh, let's not put our quest starters near any sort of puzzle, right? Oh, there's a painting puzzle right here. Okay, let's move the quest trigger 10 feet away, so that you don't accidentally trigger it when you're trying to do it, right? That would be a smart game designer, to understand all forms of player behavior and design your game around that. Because proximity is not, but that's the thing, is that's only because of this puzzle. But like, as I said, there would be other issues too, if you have like, so for the Inefa quest, right? One of the starting quests of it was you had to go to the beginning portion of Featherflower Clan, and as you're walking in the main entrance, you would, if you're walking along pretty much the only path, the main path of that clan, you'll come smack into their quest, right? So the problem with that is that if you weren't intending to do the Archon quest, if you were just exploring the Featherflower Clan, like, there's no way to explore the Featherflower Clan without accidentally triggering that quest, because it's the main thoroughfare. It's it's right around where all sorts of quests start. It's just like, it's around exploration. It's like you're going to be interacting with all these NPCs. Same for the one where you have to go to the clan's Wayob, that black pillar. You know, there's a quest that immediately starts the second you teleport to that location because it's close enough in proximity to another one of the quests in the chain. You know, so what happens if, you know, you've gotten part of the quest done, had to take a break, came in, I was like, oh, cool, you know, it's a new week. I'm going to go do my weeklies. I still haven't done my Featherflower Clan one. I'm going to teleport right there to pick up my weekly so I can get that out of the way, maybe spend my resin. You teleport there, and then boom, you're thrown into a fucking quest. And you're like, wait, I want to do my weeklies. You know, it's just like shit like that. It completely ignores emergent player behavior of how players might be playing the game. They just kind of assume that, oh, no, like when the quest appears, you're obviously going to set aside 2 to 3 hours to do it all in one sitting. Because of course that's what you're going to do, right? And it's like, well, no, there's going to be the players who do it in bit by bit, and maybe don't want to do the middle bit right away. They know they don't have the time to set aside like an hour to do the quest, so they're just like, you know what? I just want to get my dailies done real quick, and then boom, you throw them into a quest they weren't ready for because you made a proximity base. It's just like just stop doing that. Like it's because the reason why I just say make a signpost and remove proximity is simply because it's like, yes, you could design it in a way and just move the proximity quests, have them start at different locations, so you're less likely to trigger them, but you can't anticipate all player behavior and everyone's progress. So it would eliminate all issues. You won't even have to predict player behavior by just putting up a signpost that gives you a yes/no option to continue a quest after letting you know which quest it is. Because if you don't want to do the quest, you can just ignore the signpost or click no and continue with what you're doing. If you do want to continue, you press yes, and it's the cutscene. It's that fucking simple. No matter how you teleport, no matter what progress you are in the world, no matter what you were doing before or after, you know, it doesn't affect you adversely. It is just the best path forward with the only negative about it is that you're forcing all players to now click through an additional menu. You know? Sure, that's kind of annoying, right? I get it. But, like, the fact is, it's like having to click yes once every, like, 5 to 10 minutes, if that, right? Just to start the next, if it takes you to a new location, to start it there, you know, is nothing compared to the annoyance that people are going to get when they are forced into a quest. Because, like, you can't back out of this. Like, this would also be resolved if you could back out of quests, right? If I could press circle, it can be like, wait a minute, do you want to back out of this quest? And it boots you out and throws you out just before we're triggered. That'd be another way to get around it, right? Because you might think, oh, if you had a skip button. So, well, I don't want to skip it. Like, I don't want to miss the stuff, especially because I can't go back and see what I missed, right? So if I did a skip cutscene and I skipped this cutscene, Genshin has no way of replaying quests at all. So it's like, if I skip it, I would lose it forever. So I don't want to do that. What I want is a back button. A button to be like, oh, if you press circle and you say, hey, do you want to back out of this? It would then just boot you out of it, reset the quest trigger, and just set you aside like 10 feet behind it. You know? That would be the alternative thing, right? That'd be something you could try doing. But the thing is, just getting the systems in place to have you be able to get out of the quest and put you at move your location, reset the quest progress, might be not super easy. Whereas having a sign trigger the quest is super easy because they have signs before. Like you trigger your weekly clan fights from a sign. You go up to them and say, hey, I want to accept my clan bounty. You go, and then when you accept it, it plants a sign at 3 locations. You go to that location and it says, hey, what level of difficulty do you want, right? So they have the trigger system in place for these things. So it's like, it'd be super easy to just use that for quests. Because the systems are in place, the triggers are in place, you have the assets already, the signs. So it's like, it would be insanely easy to do compared to adding in the back button. Because the back button would have to... You now need a way to reset quest progress, which just doesn't exist in the game at the moment. Maybe if I quit the game... Well, that's the thing, is quitting the game... I think quitting the game is not really reset... I mean, it's resetting in a way, because technically you haven't actually committed this quest to memory yet. You haven't, like, saved this. You haven't saved the completion. Therefore, if you just quit the game, you'd be bumped out because you weren't saved. You didn't save after doing this, so you'd be kicked out. So basically, you could do that. You could just have a flush memory or whatever, but you need a way to do it reliably, which would involve extra game systems, and you have to be able to teleport people to safe locations and stuff, and all sorts of stuff. So basically, it's just like the sign is obviously the best method of doing it. But yeah, it's just annoying. It's just like, why keep this problem in the game when there is such an easy solution for it, and you will create a negative player experience by doing it the way you're doing it. Not maybe for everybody, but for enough people and consistently enough over time, we fuck up every single fucking time. Because like every person has the potential of running into this issue at least once, especially when you have so many proximity-based quests.
旅の終わりにもらえる報酬って、
また一人そっちの世界。最後に申し訳ありませんが、工事の関係でティティ島はしばらく立ち入り禁止となっています。滞在期間のまた一部のエリアはまだテストの段階で人手不足になる。
安心してくれ。俺たちでよければいつでも力になるぜ。
そう言ってご宿泊いただくホリデーハウスはあちらの方ですが、そうですね。
最高。いろいろ。
ずいぶん長い一瞬だな。
もちろん。のびのびや
りたい。
おいベネット、オイラの味方じゃないのかよ。エリア調査。まあ報酬は逃げないでしょ。万が一バカンスは始まったばかりなんだから、報酬ゲットよりもまずは楽しもうよ。なんだよ、その子供をあやすような言い方。
But yeah, so it's like, great, awesome. So now I have to run all the way back. You know, it's not like a super far distance, but again, it was like a 5 to 10 minute long cutscene. Wait, what? Maybe I need one of these colors I haven't unlocked then. I'm not sure. Because it says green here, I haven't unlocked that. Because it's like blue, yellow, maybe green. But I guess. Yeah, so that's things I can't even do it. So all that annoyance waiting for this fucking quest to end so I can come back and do it. All they get cuts at the end. It's, yes. Not fun. Just having it looming over your head is just annoying. It's bad design. Oh, okay. So this doesn't have a starter page yet. Whatever. I just unlocked this. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here because I've been walking for a bit. And And I'm in no rush. Like, I have the entire patch to do this. That's basically kind of what happened. I actually just run out of stuff to do because I was doing my like Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero quest outside of my workout. And like, now that I've caught up to Zenless Zone Zero and I don't have character quests like in my backlog, like I'm running out of stuff to do during my breaks, during my workout. So rather than be like, yeah, I'm gonna blast through this all in like a weekend or something, because like if I did blast through all this in a weekend, I'd be done, right? The only thing I would have to do would be so 78 days, 36 days, or 13 days for this shit. Actually, I might do this early then, but I only have 2 weeks to do this basically. But either still, it's like it's 2 weeks. If I put in an hour every day, if I just focus on doing this during my workout, it's fine. I should be able to complete this no problem. They don't usually make it that annoying. And so it's like, yeah, I'm basically, this is the only thing I have left to do in this patch. Like, sure, there might be some random events, but they're not going to be like super time involving. And like Zenless Zone Zero is probably going to have something new because Alice comes out this week and there might be an event for her. And then new Honkai Star Rail. But Honkai Star Rail is one of those games I would actually play offline, or not on my treadmill, because it's relatively boring. Like, the turn-based combat is fine and it's enjoyable and I really like it, but it's not super engaging. So it doesn't like keep me distracted that much when I'm on my treadmill, because it's just like you're just pressing a button. You press a button, you have to wait for the animations. You know, it's a lot of just kind of like waiting and watching, and not as much interaction. And like Genshin, it's like you're getting sucked into the quest, yeah, stuff like that. So anyway, yeah. So usually I'll do that offline, not offline. I always stream it. But I do it off my treadmill. So anyway, so basically, the only games I would play on my treadmill are Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin. I want to make sure I don't do those quests off my treadmill, because then once I've completed the quests, I won't have anything to do, and they're a good distraction and keep me involved and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.